Hello everyone, today I'm going to discuss the use of phonetic alphabet as a tool for teaching pronunciation in the language classroom. IPA or International Phonetic Alphabet represents every sound of world language that human vocal system can possibly make. This term first established by European phoneticians both for linguistic findings and language teaching in 1888. It got prominence in teaching and learning second language with the emergence of direct method. Direct method aimed to gain an ability among students to accurately produce sounds of L2 with the use of segmental and suprasegmental aspects. Its main motto was to build effective communication skills of L2. For that, linguists emphasized using their linguistic findings for language teaching to get the best impact on second language learning. It is known as the Reformed movement. Though during the Second World War, phonetic alphabet got the most attention in learning target language, in 1970 all the popular method like TPR method to CLL method eliminate the use of phonetic alphabet as learning native-like pronunciation in adulthood as it thought to be impossible. However, in the early 1980s, the phonetic alphabet regained its priority with the emergence of communicative language teaching approach. Language experts like Iski, Celsi Murcia, and Marley stated that fluency in speaking is not enough to communicate with a second language and emphasized that intelligible pronunciation is an essential component of communicative competence. However, in my opinion, pronunciation is one of the most important aspects of language. It allows the learners to use their second language accurately and confidently. Language experts, Irulila, classified pronunciation teaching in three different ways. 1. Language-centered pronunciation teaching, where students learn different characteristics of target phonetic system. 2. Language-centered pronunciation teaching, where students use oral language in a communicative way. 3. Meaning-centered pronunciation teaching that enables students' progression in an autonomous way in the acquisition of phonetic alphabet. Again, different activities can be given to the students in the purpose of teaching pronunciation with phonetic alphabet. Activities like phonetic transcription from orthography or contrary for words, phrase, or sentences allow students to realize sound varieties. On the other hand, exposure to reading aloud phonetic transcription facilitates students to have muscle movements towards sounds and to internalize them. In my opinion, activities with minimal pairs can be one of the best choices for teaching pronunciation by phonetic alphabet. Minimal pairs are easy to teach and interesting to learn for students, and it is also applicable for any age group. In my personal experience, when I taught pronunciation with minimal pairs by using phonetic alphabet, both for listening and oral practice, my students could respond quickly than other activities, and their intelligibility towards pronouncing sounds also built in a significant level. Also, their ability in understanding and using phonetic alphabet grew to a good level. Information gap can be another good activity for both listening discrimination and oral production by phonetic alphabet, as Seni is stated. I also agree with him as it will help the students to create an ability to produce sound naturally. Along with, he suggests task-based activities can help students to learn target pronunciation autonomously. In my opinion, oral activities like dialogue practice, storytelling, role play, making shopping list, etc., with assigned phonetic alphabet or sounds are helpful activities for students as they allow them to practice through communication, and thus they can facilitate in using them in the real world or actual situation, and it will help them to gain improvement in pronunciation. Again, bringing phonemic transcription by means of phonetic alphabet for pronunciation teaching in the classroom can bring benefits like teachers can diagnose and analyze students' pronunciation and exploit them to future classroom. Students can rapidly expertise in pronunciation learning as phonemic representation is the exact constitute for spoken language. Learners can achieve proper knowledge of pronunciation as phonetic alphabet contains symbols and diacritics for how words are pronounced. And lastly, as phonetic alphabet contains exact sound of language, it is time savings for both teachers and learners to teach and learn target pronunciation. However, excessive exposure to phonetic alphabet to the classroom may also bring confusion towards the students. In my opinion, learners need to be exposed to phonetic alphabet according to their learning goals and needs. Excessive use of phonetic alphabet only should be reserved for advanced level learners or students of linguistics. On the other hand, students who are new learners of a language, in that case, exposure to phonetic alphabet should be limited as it may cause difficulties for them. Again, learners whose L1 is grapheme phoneme based like Spanish can more easily understand phonetic alphabet than those whose language is orthographic like English, stated by Lintunen. I believe even if we can give simple exercise based on phonetic alphabet, however, we should not expose too much for learners in a beginner or primary level. To sum up, undoubtedly phonetic alphabet is important for pronunciation teaching in the classroom, but at the same time we teachers need to be careful of how much we should expose to the classroom according to learners' goal and need. That's all. Thank you everyone.